Good morning and welcome to A Life I Choose, a place to be, to design the life where you decide what's happening.
To design your life so you can thrive.
So today is my birthday. I'm 1 year closer to being 40 next year. But anyway, it's my birthday. So first time I had a surprise day. Emma told me she's gonna take me for a day where I didn't really know what was going on. So a surprise day, I suppose. Surprise birthday day.
Yeah.
And as she's driving, she just goes, Emma, you sure you're okay with me vlogging? Because we've already been to Sanya, so I'm not sure about. And I was like,
no.
Yes.
No, I said, like, kind of, today's your birthday. Like, kind of, obviously, you're allowed to at any point. Allowed, as in you can at any point.
Today, just today, because it's my birthday. Just today, she gave me veto to tell her whether I'm okay with her.
Yeah.
With
like,
her vlogging or not.
You don't like.
Because normally تيجي تتميل على تعمل GDPR whatever it is. And she basically just records whether I like it or not.
That's really not true.
It kinda
sometimes, maybe a little, but like not all the time.
No, it's true.
And anyway, and I just went, and he said yes.
It's actually a really nice opportunity to be able to be in her vlog.
So anyway, so Pete goes, I'm fine with you vlogging, like kind of, and I'm fine with you vlogging. And I go, okay, I probably won't vlog too much because we've already taken them to Sanya. Where the hell am I going? Yes, I'm going to Sanya. And I said, I'm probably not gonna vlog too much because we've already taken them to Sanya with us. And Pete just goes, ah! And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Although Emma's very good at multitasking, she's very bad at directions and driving.
I'm not good at multitasking at all.
She's about to make us crash into a big Land Rover or something.
True. I am not good at multitasking. It's not just about directions on driving. I'm just not good at multitasking. But yes, directions are not my forte. I'm good at driving. It's just directions are not my forte.
You don't know how to drive. I said you don't know how to drive. Think where you're going.
Well, you're not very good at holding the camera still. Birthday boy. So yes, we are going to Sanya today. It's surprise for Pete. It's a spa day. Yes, we had a spa day a month ago, but Pete loves the spa, like adores it. Before I met Pete, I had never been to the spa, but Pete had been a bunch of times. So he introduced me.
With many years comes a lot of wisdom, and with wisdom comes love for the spa.
Because love for yourself.
Exactly, self-love, hashtag self-love,
yeah.
Hashtag spa, love the spa.
So anyway, so my parents wanted to get a gift for Pete and they wanted to get him something that he would love basically, and I told my mom, like, Pete loves the spa kind of thing, so if you get him, you know, time at the spa, he's gonna love that. So they decided to do that, and then I bought myself time at the spa so that I could be with him and enjoy it too. So that is what we're doing.
So I'm not sure whether this is actually like legal or not to be like driving and vlogging at the same time, so I think we should like kind of,
or we can talk on the phone at the same time. You
can't talk on the phone at the same time.
You can't hold it, but you can have it on speakerphone.
I don't know.
Of course you can.
Can you?
Yes, of course you can.
I don't know.
It's legal. You can have a conversation at the same time, can't you? You can drive and have a conversation, or is that illegal?
Would you have I don't know whether if you have
Why would you be having a conversation? How are you feeling on your birthday?
I'm good. I'm excited actually.
You're excited?
Yes. I actually feel very good about being 39. I didn't think I would feel this good about being this close to 40. But I don't really know why the hell you should feel bad about being close to 40. It's more of a psychological thing than anything else. Totally. So I choose to enjoy my day.
Exactly.
Because I choose my life.
I get really excited every birthday, like, about getting older.
You get excited about getting older?
I do, like, even with the white hairs. You've seen me how excited I am. I have
early 30s,
I have a few white hairs and I'm like mega excited about it. So guys, get this. So this morning we're trying to get out of our garage and there's this crane. By the way, there's a block here, so we're being diverted. But we're trying to get out of our garage this morning. There's a crane, no permit, blocking our garage. It took us half an hour to get out of our own garage. Thank God we left early.
Hashtag like, welcome to Slema.
Welcome to Malta, like, it's just a joke.
Bad, man.
I don't even know where I'm going from here.
You're going towards the hospital.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to get to.
Yes, I'll tell you.
Okay, thank you.
Mela, we're gonna punch out for a second And we'll see you when we're wearing white robes and feeling all snazzy.
Yes, I think when we'll get there, we'll do our gratitude practice. That would be nice and calming and centering.
Hashtag my birthday.
If you want to, only if you want to. Hashtag not grateful for the what's it called? The construction everywhere, fucking dust everywhere.
She's becoming grumpy like me. See, now you know why I'm the grumpy one in the vlog, because I'm the one driving normally. And this is grumpy Emma. Ciao.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at heartbeat, we could stay or we could leave.
We're having a really relaxing day at the spa, and I'm about to go into the sauna for the last time. And I just wanted to share a little trick with you. You put a hair mask on, and then you go into the sauna and you stay in there for like 15 minutes. And the heat, I don't know the exact science behind this, I'm not a hairdresser, but the heat like opens up the pores of your hair or something, so like the mask can really seep in. I've done this a few times and my hair ends up so silky smooth afterwards. It's so worth it. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's a good tip.
We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living.
Hola, and welcome back to the vlog. Actually, not welcome back, because you've been here, but I haven't, because today is Wednesday. Yesterday we were at the spa, and it was really lovely. I really enjoyed it, and Peter and I just sort of chilled. We didn't even talk much. We were just very in the zone of relaxation and healing, and just letting things be as they were. It was really lovely. I love going to Sanya, and I'm already looking forward to my next time to go. It's just a great place. I just love it. So yeah, so today's Wednesday. I had an appointment this morning that I went to, which was very nice. Had a nice walk, listened more to Do Less by Kate Northrup. And I've just been like seeing clients, and I responded to some emails and stuff. It's been a nice day, like a quiet day, kind of like quiet. It's been like busy. It's been busy. I've been working, but it's been like a very nice pace, very enjoyable day. And now I have an evening that is basically for me. Pete is coming home for a little bit, but then going out with his buddies. And I think I'm going to stay home and chill unless my sister messages me to do something. Yeah, I basically have some time on my own, which is nice. Which is lovely, actually. Time to just be quiet and take care of myself, do whatever I need to do, or whatever will make me feel good, whatever is nourishing for me. So anyway, so yesterday I was speaking about like the construction and stuff, and how it took us like half an hour to get out of our garage. So when we got back home, our garage was blocked again, and again, no permits, no, you know, like they're not allowed to be there, just blocked. And the response to us was just wait. And it's just sort of, I've been thinking about this a lot. And, you know, like for those of you who aren't from Malta, or don't know where I'm from, basically I live on this tiny island called Malta in the middle of the Mediterranean. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful island. But it's becoming like less and less beautiful in certain places. Not everywhere. There are some places that are absolutely stunning. But there are some places that are becoming less and less beautiful. because basically like the country is going through this period of like rapid growth, economic growth kind of, but I don't know what the words are. I'm not used to speaking about this so much. It's like rapid economic growth and like rapid infrastructure, like when they're building, which sounds good, right? It's fine. Growth is good. Like that's what this channel is all about. It's about growth. The thing is that it's happening at a rate that is just so fast that like it's very uncomfortable. There's just like buildings going up everywhere, buildings coming down, buildings going up, there's cranes all over the place, there's dust all over the place, like there's constant noise pollution, and it's just too much. And it feels like, you know how when we are in a lack mentality, so when you are like, and this is something everybody goes through, but some people get stuck there. So we all have the baser level of the brain where the limbic system is. And what I mean by baser is like it's been around longer evolutionarily, in evolutionary terms. So it's like more trained to be active. And basically there's this almond-shaped part of the brain called the amygdala. And this is where our fear stems from. This is our fight or flight system. What happens is and then there's this other part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, which is right here. And this is a newer part of the brain. This is what makes us human. This part, like the neocortex, the whole thing, doesn't even start to develop until we're out of the womb. Like we're about 1.5 when it starts to develop. So until we're like 1.5, our brains function like mammals, not like humans yet. So your toddler's a lot like a puppy, like a dog, in terms of how they can express themselves and the way they reason and things like that. And then we develop, you know, the neocortex, and then in time the prefrontal cortex begins to develop. And the prefrontal cortex can only develop in relationship, and not just relationship like talking at each other. It develops by tuning in with each other, allowing yourself to feel the person who's next to you, the people who are around you, and by them feeling you, so feeling like tuning in emotionally. And that's how the prefrontal cortex develops. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for forward thinking and, most importantly, for compassion. Without bringing oxygen to this part of the brain and training it over and over to be like in charge, compassion just is like at a very, very basic level. Now, compassion isn't something that you have or you don't have. Compassion is a practice, and it's something that it's like playing the piano. The more and more you do it, the better and better you become at it, and the compassion that you're able to have for others becomes deeper and fuller. It's a really beautiful experience, actually, the more you practice it. What happens though is that when you are in fight or flight, the prefrontal cortex actually just switches off, like it barely gets any oxygen. It can't function because everything, all your bloodstream is going to fight or flight. That's where all the energy is going. That's where it's all needed, because the organism feels it's under stress and needs to survive, so it goes to fight or flight. So prefrontal cortex just switches off. So I've been thinking a lot about this like rapid growth, and when people are in a state of fight or flight, there's this lack mentality. There's this sense of we are not enough, and it all has to happen now, and I need to figure this shit out now, and you know, I am not enough, I am fucking up, there needs to be more. This need for significance comes out like big time, and it just feels like there's such a sense of urgency in so many people, and it just feels like the majority of people, and it doesn't just feel like, this is fact, the majority of people are walking around like with their fight or flight engaged all the time. And this is why we come across people who are just so self-centered. They're only thinking about themselves, because when you're in fight or flight, you're just thinking about your survival, basically. So they might not know they're in fight or flight, right? But if you are running around from one thing to the next and it's a state of urgency all the time, then you're engaging a fight or flight.
And whenever you're in a state of fear, you go into a lack mentality, lack as opposed to abundance. Abundance is there's more than enough, I can make do with what I have, I can grow at a steady pace, life is beautiful, life is enjoyable, thank God for this time. It's a sense of gratitude and well-being that you can build upon and grow with steadily. And the state of abundance attracts more abundance, and then you actually end up abundant. When you're in a state of lack, this triggers greed, because you feel, oh my God, I could lose everything, so I need to accumulate as much as possible. It's very interesting to see how it works out on the stock market. My dad is a stockbroker, and so we have these conversations sometimes about how people sort of respond when they're in a state of lack and fear, because it can make them respond to their investments with a sense of greed and a sense of and just total fear, like letting go. So staying slow and steady wins the race. A lot of the time when I look at what's happening in Malta, this kind of just like rapid construction, it just feels like it's so fear driven, it's so like it's greed driven, you know. It's let's just take as much as we can now. And it's just like, okay, like I get that you want to grow, and I get that you want to feel proud of yourselves, and that's fine, that's not a problem, but it doesn't need to be from this lack space. Like, you can go at a steady pace where you don't make everybody miserable, like, because at the moment a lot of people are walking around miserable, and okay, that's also responsible on our level, right? Kind of individually, we each have a responsibility to take care of ourselves. I am not walking around miserable because I design my life and I choose my life, and I also recognize that I choose to live in Malta, you know, even with all that's going on. And at the end of the day, it's not the worst place in the world. Like, there are much worse places. So, okay, Malta's going through a big change at the moment, but, you know, there's still a lot of beauty to it, and we're still lucky in so many ways. But yeah, I just wish that more people would practice training their prefrontal cortex. And this is why my sessions with my clients are so regular, you know, like I won't see a client like once a month or like once every 6 weeks, because when you sign up when you invest in sessions with me, you are investing in transitioning your nervous system. You are training your brain to focus on abundance, to focus on growth, to be compassionate with yourself and with others. You're training yourself to love at an even deeper level, so that you can be successful, you know, in many different ways. Like, we're not driven by greed. Like, it's not my thing. So no, I won't see a client just once every 6 weeks, because when you train your brain, it's like playing the piano. You do it once every 6 weeks, it's gonna be fun, whatever. But you do it like, you know, every day, 5 minutes a day, and hey, you're gonna be reworking your nervous system like crazy. So yeah, so anyway, that was my ramble for today. So a bit of a different vlog, and it might be a bit boring for some of you because I'm talking a lot, but maybe not, I don't know. I'm gonna sign out here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please let me know what you think about what I just said. Some people will not like what I said, I'm sure, and some people will agree with me, but even like, let's just talk about it. Let's just have a discussion, but let's keep it respectful. Like, you know, anything that's disrespectful is just getting deleted, because ain't no one got time for that shit. So anyway, I am going to leave you here. I send you love. I wish you wealth. I wish you health. I wish you joy. I wish you happiness. I wish you peace. I wish you choicefulness. And I wish you compassion. Self-compassion, so you can have other compassion too. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Me and Nicola, we upload new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next. So I'm sending you so much love. Peace.